Here's an update on the Novokakhovka Dam, which clearly at this juncture, we can say the Russians blew. It's not the Ukrainians. The Ukrainians didn't do this to themselves. There's lots of evidence to pin this on the Russians. One of the principal things is the absolute nightmare damage that it's done to Ukraine. Russia can't use a nuke, so they did something that's as destructive as using a tactical nuclear weapon. And that's not an understatement. You've got 400,000 hectares of land underwater, arable land, right? Land that we plant crops on. You've got tens of thousands of people displaced, whole villages and towns underwater. And here's the rub in all this. It appears that the Russians intended to blow a small hole in the dam just to flood the islands that the Ukrainians had retaken and were using as forward positions. Right? That would eliminate their not their front lines, but their advanced line positions and delay any crossing of the Dnipro for the anticipated counteroffensive in Kherson. What they didn't count on was the weight and force of all that water, taking that small hole and turning it into a big one. And so we've got video of Russian soldiery climbing trees to escape the torrents, only to have those trees washed away. All those Russian forward positions flooded. Trenches, all that trench work done underwater. The reality of this nightmare is that, like everything the Russians have done, it's backfiring and hurting them. As bad as this is for the Ukrainians, as awful a nightmare as it is for everybody, it is fair to say that you reap what you sow. Karma's a bitch.